Then uncheck that so that that is not... Like, to a certain point this is fine, but I also need Brian to get about 600 foundation going. So that's going to be fun. And then think about what I need to do to correctly do Gleba. Next thing you know, 20 minutes have passed. It's time to consider Gleba again. So something might have respawned in there. Or there might have been a scouting party. Oopsies. Okay. Well, this is horrifying. So what you want from a really good Gleba is not this. Like, you want a small little isolated zone where you can grow some plants out of the way. More like that. And each of these stromolites that I'm accidentally running over is worth a ton of iron, so... or copper. Oops. About the only thing I can do, really. This goes, someday in the future, put radar right there, or else this is going to become a hard start. Sorry, big guy. That just wasn't fair for him. Alright, looking around to the south. Because if I can have a nice opportunity to make this stuff without making anybody mad... Oh, there's a second one there. I have to think about how to deal with those guys. There we go. Oh, there's still one out. And yeah, like, this could be a back alley waterway, but it isn't. So I have to deal with that and be like, no, these are huge swamps. Times are hard. Alrighty, and clear that out. Yeah. So that'll start getting it what it needs. No more damaged pentapods, I hope. Okay, this stuff... I need to convert that into as many nutrients as I can, because there's just no time for it to be anything else. What can I use that's worth joules of energy? In 5 minutes. Not those ones. Those are the rare fruit. Oh! Good thing I left an arrow for myself. Otherwise I'd get lost. Okay, and it's all spoilage now. Good, that was actually the goal. That was my plan all along. Sadly. Because if I could get that to be spoilage, it actually lets me make more of these. And look at Nauvis's production of these parts and be like, I think I can afford to send that. That's gonna delay getting back, but oh well. I do have to have some discipline with storing this stuff up and saying that's stored for a reason. Okay. Next thing on that is bioflux on my checkpoints, and then once I do that, I can start queuing up the stuff that I want, which is going to be tree seeding. And yeah, I have to put a radar all the way up there. And then anytime I see a pentapod come down this way, I have to knock it out somehow. Alright, oil refineries, yes. Done 8 of the 16 I need of those. I have 50 of those. Need to set this to 50. What's missing? I've got steel, stone, pipes is what's missing. This is such an awkward thing, because it's like, how do we do this? And at a certain point, it's like, seriously, this is how we do this. You get some robots, you throw it in a box, and you hope for the best. Because I've got enough iron to just be like, alright, 1,000 rare. You know, we're not worrying about this problem for a good long while. Yeah, and at the rate this is going, I'm gonna try and get 600 onto this ship. Alright, and that trick... Because I know I stopped and took a break, but did that trick work for... Because it's right at the edge there. But it would intersect with the train, so that trick does work. So just walk one back. There is actually a lot of this I did in the map editor, but there's a point where it's just like... you have to work with reality, too. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. I would rather not go through that mine. If I could help it. And this belt's gonna end up being so long that I could almost style on it like that and just be like, boom, boom, jumps everywhere. Almost, but not quite. But the belt's gonna be so much storage that I may as well as not even use a box. And I'll call it there. Thought I heard something. It's a snowstorm in real life, and oh, that's probably what I heard. Okay, they went after the gun turret first, though. That's okay, then. As long as they destroyed the gun turret. Yeah, it's what I get for not having good power logistics. I'm just gonna be like, yeah. That's why we have gun turrets at all. I mean, at least I got some more, but it's rough. Yeah, in real life there's a snowstorm. And the way the world works, I don't want to take the chance that something isn't getting damaged or that somebody isn't in a really bad way and knocking on the door. Then just do a really simple loader bay. Oh dear. That's the weird coal, isn't it? I'm like, oh, wait a second. Not that coal. That's the special coal. This is why I need unlimited belts from space. Seriously. So I can just be like, and these are insured. I know that I'm gonna need so many of these that I don't know what's going on. Speaking of which, did I get that operation going to my satisfaction? Well, I got it going, but not to my satisfaction, so I guess always check. And then someday, maybe I'll have copper going off somewhere over here. So that'll be neat. I figure I'll go and then hook around and run it along this weird coastline. So it's nice and well defended. But that'll mark that out, so I know science is coming up out of the top of this when it does start to come, and raw materials are coming from around. And they have to somehow fit into this area.